What's up? It's your girl, Dr. B, back with a spiritual word for you. Over the weekend, I read a book, and it was a very interesting book. It was about this young lady. She had a relationship with this famous artist. I came on today because something stuck out in the book when I was reading the book. In the beginning, she said, "Be careful what you ask for." And right at the end of the book, she says it again. Be careful of what you ask for. So I'm coming on today and I'm telling you, be careful what you ask for. In this book, this young lady described, she wanted this particular famous guy and she lusted after him. She stalked him. She worked magic to get him. Did all kind of witchcraft to get him, and she ended up getting him. But when she got him, it wasn't what she wanted. And she said she had been lusting after this guy ever since she was 4 years old. So her first sexual encounter with this man was when she was 16 years old. She finally went to a concert, finally got backstage with him, and they began their relationship. They was in a 5-year relationship. In this book, she describes, her relationship with him and how she ended up having relationships with different women and how she was sleeping with his bodyguards and everything like that. But in the book, she do hold herself to some kind of accountability in this, because she said, I stalked this man. I wanted this man. I went after him. I cut pictures out of books and I lusted after him. But she got mad when he gave her an incurable disease, because she said he never did tell her that he had the disease. And by this time, she was 18. Okay, by this time, she was 18 years old. He gave her incurable disease, and she said she got mad. But later on in the book, she said, I got to hold myself to some kind of accountability, because I worked my magic. I lusted after this man. I cut pictures out. So be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask the devil for, because he's going to sign, seal, and deliver it to you. What you think you want, you don't want. So she got with this man. She had a 5-year relationship with him. At 18, he gave her an incurable disease. He was beating her for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He told her, you have to change the way you dress. She said she wore sweats all the time. And he was never around. He just came to have sex with her and then leave. He kept telling her he loved her. But when he gave her the incurable disease, he tells her, you wanted me, right? You got me, right? So you got to get what comes with me. You got it. Deal with it. Now, I'm going to make sure you get your medication. And I said to myself, I said, man, that's kind of hard for a man, to turn around and tell somebody that. But it goes back to, she worked her magic to get him. Like she said, I can't be mad at myself because I wanted this man. I went after this man. I stalked this man. I followed this man. I took pictures of this man. And I was like, wow. She dropped out of school at 16. In the book, she doesn't say it, but if you spending all this time with this man, how are you getting an education? She missed her grandmama's funeral because she was laid up with this man. And then when she got back to her grandmama's house, her grandmama had died. But her grandmama ended up leaving her the house, the car, and a large lump sum of money. You spent a 5-year relationship with a multi-millionaire, and you mean to tell me you get back to your grandmama's house and you don't have anything. And she acknowledged, she got back to her grandmama's house. All she had was an incurable disease. And she was his sex slave. And she said, I preyed on this man, but I became the prey. Later on in the book, she acknowledged that he started working witchcraft on her. And I was like, wow, what goes around comes around. What did you expect with a multimillionaire that's sleeping with different women in every city that he's stopping? Did you think you was going to be any different? Then she acknowledged, like, yeah, I worked my magic to get him, and I wanted him. You wanted him, you got him. Now he told her, you got to deal with what comes with me. So I'm saying this today. Be careful of what you ask for. People go out, they put all kinds of witchcraft and hexes on people, and they think they want them. And I know another young lady did the same thing with this guy she wanted. Now she's seen she got HIV. She can't get rid of the man. He beats her for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But she worked witchcraft to get the man. That's what you wanted. That's what you asked the devil for. He's going to sign, seal, and deliver. Like God said in Psalms 37, I will give you the desires of your heart. But first, you got to put me first. Put me first in everything that you do. And I will give you the desires of your heart. And I'm saying it to say, hey, don't be that woman that go after a rich man. Be that rich woman that a man wants you. Make them want you. It was just, and the book was very interesting. It was a very short book, about 90 pages. You can finish it in like 2 hours. But she acknowledged, be careful of what you ask for. People go out here and they do these things and they think, oh, I want this man, or oh, he fine, oh, I want him, give him to me. No, I want him, I'll give him to me. Then when you get the man, you find out he got all these diseases, these incurable diseases that you can't get rid of. And he beating you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you wearing all these big clothes and these sweats. Now you mad at the world. But like she said, she held herself to some kind of accountability. She said, in some of this, I can't get mad because this is what I asked for. So I'm telling everybody now, be careful of what you ask for. Good day.